Hello, and thanks for sticking around for more Explore Tulsa.
Hey Trish, have you ever won any awards?
Yeah, a couple, Stevie. How about you?
Yeah, I was Best Sportsmanship Award in Little League Baseball.
No one will ever deny you of that honor, Stevie. And I'm sure our next guest loves his newest achievement as much as you do yours.
Larry Mocha does seem to be a very good sport when it comes to working hard, and he does it to keep his family business going with just the right mix of hard work and treating people right.
My father was the ultimate entrepreneur, and that's probably why I understand entrepreneurship. I knew the passion that my dad had back in the early 60s, and before that, he wanted to be in business for himself. I've often wondered if he were to come back, and he died in 1984, what would he say? What would he think of the product lines that we have now? And I think he'd be pretty pleased. The real name of it is Air Power Systems Company, but over the years our customers always use the acronym APSCO to refer to us. The interesting part was I was our very first employee in January 1970. We'd sit around my dad's in his garage, which is where the company was started, and we'd assemble these products, and my mom would assemble them as well. We create controls for customers, OEMs, which we call them OEMs, original equipment manufacturers. They make large trailers. Class 8, they go on Class 8 trucks, and those are dump trailers, garbage trailers, winch trucks. We manufacture controls for those trucks. Yeah, they control the PTO, the power takeoff, they control the winch on the oil field equipment, and on the dump equipment for road construction and new housing, that kind of thing, they control tailgate controls. Five years ago, we had just bottomed out in a recession that hit a lot of people in Tulsa and maybe in the United States. And just to give you an example of the trend, we had started at almost 10 million back in 2006 and began to drop and dropped to a sales volume of 4.4 million in 2009. That was our bottom, and then we changed direction, we set some new plans, some new directions, and last year we broke through 10 million for the first time. In 2004 we were awarded our ISO certification, which talks a lot about who you are as a company. We don't do government contract work, but it's really an introduction to how do you improve processes, how do you take waste out of your manufacturing process. And since then, we've continued to educate our employees. That's probably one of the biggest differences that we've had, is that we're asking a lot of other experts and bringing them in to help us be a better company. They've got to be a part of it. We ask them their ideas, the guys behind us, what can you do to eliminate waste in the process that you're using to assemble those products? And their ideas are extremely important. But that's just the beginning of the change. I mean, you can see it. If you were to come back here next month, you'd be shocked at the changes. I know that because I come over here and I'd go on a tour about every couple of weeks, and it amazes me how the change is happening every day. People are looking, what can we do to be a better company every day? I believe personally, and I think pretty much all of us believe, that to almost every problem we face socially and economically, education is the answer. So we believe in continuous improvement, both as a company and then personally. If I can be a person that represents small business in the way that it ought to be and help lift it up so that people can identify and remember how important it is to our nation. Well, we had a meeting with our banker yesterday, and he said, you've changed. You're not a small business anymore. We're a small business, and I'm proud of it, and I don't want to be anything other than that.